we gotta look and see what's in this series. So it'll be Li Zheng Tower kick things off, followed by Paris. So we have another down. You can hear the summer shots going off. You have the nano boost here for Kia. Who do you decide to give it to? It's gonna be a nano boost that comes in from the Dragon. It's gonna be Ding, who is frozen.
Hacked, then frozen, and all went wrong for him pretty much. Amon there, Bionic Grenade was thrown at him. That's the EMP now on the point, and Amon is just trained on trying to get rid of Luffy, but the healing was there. Valkyrie, Coma, making it pretty hard for him to finish off these targets. Jinmu's still alive at least, almost freezing up Luffy, forced to back away for a brief time, and Graviton Surge should end this fight. Jinmu pops out voluntarily of his ice block, and in fact gets a bubble from Isaiah there. For a brief moment, he had a chance. Baker Jack is back now. Remember, the point's still being held by Shanghai. Chengdu need a clean fight win here.
Yeah, and it's going to be the Dragons who continue to hold on to the...
Got a glimpse from there, yeah, surely. Sleep Dart should be at the ready, but he's focused more on just healing out Yongjin. There it is, so that one lands, but a reactive shield still used for the Wrecking Ball, so Amon's still okay. He's able to roll out of there, but Chengdu, because they don't have a Reinhardt or a static shield tank, they don't have the ability to just walk up and get presence on the point, so now they're split, and this is exactly what Ding wants. Going after one after another, barrage on the point, Jinmu was laying on the ground, there was nothing he could have done about it anyway. Evil Tile has also been removed. And we kind of thought this could be a bit of a trap game for the Chengdu Hunters. Shanghai looking absolutely solid on Li Zheng Tower.
And you know, with the strong Pharah play, it forces the Hunters to change their comps. You may as well bring in your best hit scan player, right? So Paris will be
Map resurrected. Jinmu thinks twice about trying to barrage the corpse, I'm sure. And Gamsu was so low. Luckily for him, no one's looking at him right now, so he's able to sneak up on that right side. And there it is, the Molten Core. There's a sea of cheese the Dragons have to wade through, both in composition and the way the point looks right now. Coma wrapped on the right-hand side. Yang Xiaolong is just wrecking them. Getting rid of that obviously will be helpful, but Yongjin can put it right back up again. Luffy very low here. Shield gone. He has to back away. He can't escape. Elsa comes in with a melee. This is the opening the Chengdu Hunters were trying to make this whole time, and it didn't take them very long, I'll be honest with you. Jinmu's down to Geguri, but there's two people on the point. One tick is all they need. Geguri has to throw herself at there to keep it going. But Amon just barrels into her. D-suits Luffy down now as the rest of the Hunters start to turn their attention to the point properly. Geguri, in a minute before, gets the kill on Yang Xiaolong. Don't know how that happened, but it doesn't matter. Chengdu Hunters still get a pretty quick cleanup on Paris, making for a very quick map number. Natras, we heard from them during a halftime show. Thanks, guys, for joining, by the way. Brickless Hunters now into the next fight. Yongjin having already switched here. Ding, he's out to get the Dragon Blade, gets Luffy as well. That's two for him. Straight on in.
Oh, he gets the tire.
Ding going for the Riptide, that's right. Jinmu caught it, and he didn't just dash through the tire, Matt. He actually destroyed the tire with a swing of the Dragon Blade.
All right.
Come on, flying by the seat of your pants.
Sure.
Kyo, yeah, pretty much got himself a nano boost off of that Bionic Grenade, throws a Sleep Dart in, that one didn't connect, and he gets shattered as a result. And he hit the ride. That shadow may not have come through, but the shield was up for Gamsu, and then he drops the hammer. Backing up here now, gets himself a Zarya bubble that makes him safe enough to try and charge back in the direction of the rest of his team, but Luffy's down. Yang Xiaolong missing. Gamsu gets hit by a Sleep Dart this time, to be sure. But Kyo is only able to get that Reinhardt, and they're going to be forced back by Shanghai.
You know, can Elsa get to get this hack off?
Not many, maybe from above, Matt, but it's pretty likely Gamsu. Oh, they don't need a hack! That's huge! Gamsu gets knocked to the ground. Yongjin there as well. Two very important players were connected with there. The problem was there was a sound barrier still in effect, and with no EMP in that back corner. There's no real spot Gamsu can stand here without being shot by someone. But he's okay to absorb a bit of damage, but lets his teammates get in position. Ding currently wrapped in quite the duel up against Jinmu. One more shot would get the job done, and he's very low. Oh, there it is! Ding gets the man. And Evil Tile going to go down as well. Yongjin was able to find that, likely off the back of a hook, and the Chengdu Hunters already looking much worse for wear. Yongjin, that's a face full of shrapnel.
Their own game burst.
Look, this is the
Dragons
are playing decidedly a Chengdu-esque composition with the exception of the Roadhog. And Deal gets through there. That was a headshot on Jinmu.
They're not even going to contest this on the second point.
Oh,
I mean, the card's already there.
Yeah, you know who's chilling on the payload this whole time? Luffy.
He's I mean, you have 3 minutes to make this work. As we can take a look. Yang Xiaolong's McCree highlight here. He's able to pick up 3.
I don't think he knows who he flashed there, but it doesn't really matter. Nice connections there. Good little small corrections on aim. Oh, the fight's on though. EMP used by the Shanghai Dragons now. Gamsu went for the Earth Shadow, tried to follow it up, and it worked. Amon and Jinmu were hacked up. Kyo also was unable to use his abilities. Amon yeets that one straight into the shield again. No result from him, and there was a bit of desperation, to be sure, from the Chengdu Hunters, and I don't blame them. Shanghai now looking very scary, and they're about to take this map away. See, right in the back corner there is Yang Jialong sitting with a Graviton Surge. There needs to be follow-up, and there isn't going to be a lot of it. Yang Jialong gets popped immediately. And there it is, Kings Row. Shanghai Dragons edge back out in front in this series. 2-1. And one map away from taking their first win of...
The Dragons want to play either, more triple tank or, at least when you're playing it on offense. Well, look at this.
Yeah, stat amplification matrix being used there, and Amon just gets completely melted down. And for Ding, he hasn't really been pressured much from this position, Matt. Luffy actually had that immortality field drop on him, so...
It's still going to be hard. You're going to have to get the speed boost past the Orisa shield.
Fortunately, Lucio will do that for you. Dragon Strike, though, Baker Jack. There's not really that many places for the Dragons to go to avoid the damage from that. And Gamsu got caught. He couldn't back up because of that Dragon Strike. And now the Hunters are trying to make it a little bit more painful for the Dragons. But Geguri finds Kyo with that self-destruct. Yeonjin on Jinmu. Okay, bit of a turnaround here. And the Dragons now have 4 players to push.
For a Gita, and you're going to run the Batiste. So... You're gonna run Reinhardt. This Reinhardt shield's gonna get robbed. It's gone already. Yeah.
Yeonjin tried to go for an immortality field, Matt. It didn't last long. Both Yeonjin and Gamsu being down now, so perhaps Geguri can try and interfere with Jinmu somewhat here, but looks like she got desuited there by Elsa's self-destruct. She may not have been expecting that at all, and Chengdu have hardly had a break in stride at all. Usually this stays on payload.
How do you cross if you're the Dragons?
You wait for the right time to walk across.
Oh, nice.
The platformer, but Geguri finds the pick there. It's only a resurrect back on Jinmu, and Baker Jack's finding kills in the background. First Luffy, then Yeonjin. 2 supports have fallen to the Widow's Kiss. And actually we get to sit back up on the payload again and just keep spewing bullets at the Dragons, the Hunters here. That lets Gamsu just walk past the shield of Amon and get a huge shadow. Oh, there's another one, by the way. Okay, yeah, 5-man shadow. Oh, the Dragons. Oh, the Hunters are going to feel that one in their bones. Their children are going to feel that in their bones on a cold day. That was straight into it. The Shanghai Dragons try and play fairly cannily so far, a little bit cunning. And there it is, Yeonjin's in a great position. He needs to move from Elsa's self-destruct, but he'll pop back out in the open with Amon down. Elsa just getting melted. That's going to be it. And the Shanghai Dragons will take Junkertown. And they'll take the series, getting their first win in stage 2. Well deserved after a couple of